Hey everybody, Brooks from Drag Times here. Today I'm going to do a video review of the GoPro Fusion, which I'm holding right here. So just a heads up, I am not a pro video editor. I basically put a bunch of GoPros on some cars and take videos of some racing stuff. So usually when I do racing videos, I need 4 GoPros to cover all the angles, and this GoPro Fusion 360 camera I thought could really help out by just going with 2 cameras, one in each car, since it does full 360 VR video. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube and on some other 360 cameras, and when I look at that, the quality just isn't there. Always disappointed in what I see. I figured if anyone's going to do it right, it's probably going to be GoPro, and that's why I bought this camera. It was $699. GoPro did not sponsor me, did not give me this camera. This is legit. I bought it off of GoPro's website because they said they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I thought I would give it a try. Now I'm going to skip the unboxing video and just show you basically the tools that I need to use for this. And basically it's the GoPro Fusion, and you need 2 SD cards that do not come with it. And it's kind of weird. I feel like GoPro kind of hacked this together. I mean, it's basically got 2 cameras, one on each side, and you need to put 2 SD cards in there as well, if you can see and focus on that. Basically, each camera records to its own SD card, and it's labeled front and back when you put it in your computer. And basically, you take that out and you hook it up to the GoPro Fusion Studio software, and it opens up that file and lets you preview it. Now, I can say that you better have a really powerful computer to do 360 VR videos. GoPro states this is 5.2K, and the files are huge when it comes out of the camera, and then you have to actually stitch them together to get that VR experience. Now, I have a pretty fast computer. It's a Mac Pro desktop, 6-core Xenon processors, 3.5 gigahertz, 40 gigs of RAM, and a 4-minute video that I'm about to show you, which was me riding in the Huracan Race Car at Palm Beach International Raceway. Just 4 minutes of video took well over 2 hours to stitch those 2 files front and back together before I could use it for any kind of editing. That's a really long time. So I thought my computer was broken. I basically restarted it, closed all the apps, just opened the GoPro Fusion Studio and stitched those files together, and it took between 2 and 3 hours to stitch a 4-minute file. And that 4-minute file comes out at well over 20 gigabytes. From there, you have to take that file and you can view it in the GoPro 3R VR viewer, or you can upload that file directly to YouTube and get that 360 experience within YouTube and look around and see what's going on. Alright, so what does the GoPro Fusion come with? It comes with the camera. This is my mount that I use here for mounting on cars and going really fast. But the mount, or the tripod that it comes with, is this thing here. It telescopes out like this and opens up at the bottom here if you want to stand it up like that and then move it up and down. So it comes with this. It comes with this case, which you actually need because you really can't put the GoPro down, or you're putting the lens down on the ground or a table. So you basically put this on here, zip it up like that, and travel it with like this, so you don't damage the lens. Also, I bought the USB-C microphone adapter so I could hook up external microphones to it for exhaust sounds. So I take this and I plug it in here, and you plug it in there, and then you can get a great sound out of the Fusion as well. Haven't tested that yet, but hopefully it works. This was $50, the camera was $699. That being said, I have to say the documentation on this camera is terrible. I feel like this camera was released before it was really ready. I mean, the software isn't even done yet. So when you look at these videos on the GoPro website, it shows all these cool things you can do, such as overcapture and reframing the 360 video so that me, as the producer of the video, can show the person viewing the video the angles that I want to show and not let them move around. So after hours of research online, I realized that it can't even do that yet. So they're selling a $700 camera, software's not ready. To do that, to reframe and show what you want to show, you actually have to use a plugin with Adobe Premiere CC, and that's an expensive program to buy. Luckily I have a license for that and I was able to test it out. So I don't know, I think, when you're going to see the quality, I think it's really good. I think it's better than any consumer level 360 camera that I've seen. When you reframe it and show the visitor what you want to show, it's actually a 1080p picture, which I don't think I've seen out of any other 360 cameras on the web so far. So the end result is really, really good, as you'll see, but I feel like it's a really painstaking process to post-process video with this. It takes hours for just a couple minutes to put it in that 360 and to stitch those two files together. Then you can't use overcapture within GoPro Fusion Studio. You have to export that into Premiere, and then I'm going to put a little screenshot up of what the interface looks in GoPro and Adobe Premiere. But I mean, there's tons of keyframing you have to do, move the camera, play the video. I actually got the hang of it pretty quick, but a lot of people are, I think, going to be pretty frustrated that it's just not easy to use, and it's very time consuming to get the footage and the, you know, what you want to present to your viewers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of videos. I'm going to put this on the Ferrari and not race, but just have the McLaren kind of go back and forth. So that way, because usually I have two cameras on the cars, front and back, and you'll see when the cars are racing, as the car passes or loses, I have to switch views, and it's kind of a painstaking process to get that all aligned. So with this, you know, if we're framing it, you can actually put the camera on one car and show the car going back and forth. I'm going to do that test and see how that comes out. And then also I was at Palm Beach International Raceway, where I was riding in Lamborghini Huracan Race Cars, and I brought the GoPro Fusion with me in the car, and I got two videos. So in this video I'm going to show you me reframing the picture in a 1080p flat 2D video, because I don't think you combine 360 videos in with regular footage. And then I'm going to put a link in the description to the 360 version of the same video. It's just going to be the 360. You can actually, in the browser, move around and look at different things. It was a lot of fun at the raceway. It was fun playing with this camera and so forth. So I'm going to play that footage now. Again, I feel like this quite isn't ready. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I'll put links in the description. If you want to buy it for $700 and you're really into video editing, you got the time to put into it, I think the end result is a great image and a great experience for the viewer. But I think GoPro just shouldn't release a camera for this amount of money when the software's clearly not ready. The documentation's terrible. It seems like a hack job. Basically, they took, you know, two GoPro cameras, one on each side, two separate SD cards, and synced them together. So when you press record, it records both images, and in the software you have to stitch that together. So here we go, and take a look at the footage of me doing that, and then me at the raceway, and that's it. Quick review of the GoPro Fusion. Again, I am not a videographer, I'm not a great video editor. I can get by with putting some text and images in there, but I thought this could be a really good tool for racing. I'll probably do some other videos with it just to see if I'm going to keep it. I got 30 days to decide. But you know, maybe GoPro in 30 days will catch up with their software, and I'll keep it and won't return it. So thanks for watching. Subscribe for more if you like videos like this or reviews, and let me know in the comments what you think of this 2D footage of me kind of moving around and showing you what I was experiencing in the Huracan. And then check out the link in the description so you can see the full 360 and actually look around the car while we're racing. Here we go. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm out here at Palm Beach International Raceway. I got the Tesla P100D, but I'm here for a Lamborghini event, a private event that got invited to by Lamborghini Broward. And we basically got two Lamborghini Huracan race cars out here that we're getting rides in. We also got Lamborghini Aventador S's as well. So I'm about to get a ride in a Huracan race car. Here it's pretty incredible. We're gonna go see what it's like. Alright, so here's the Lamborghini Huracan race car that I'm about to get a ride in. You can barely fit in this thing. The seat's got a passenger seat, but it's super tiny. You gotta like totally squeeze in there. You can see in here. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And this other one we got here is the Evo race car, which has a little different aerodynamics on it. So we're not getting rides in this one today, just the white one.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Done?
No, you gotta get one person in and that's it. Yeah. And make sure, Alberto, they're all signed in?
Want me to grab that for you?
Alberto. He's a broken man.
Wow.
Yeah.
When he gets on the brakes, it feels like you're going through the windshield.
Are your organs like rearing?
How was it?
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Okay.
Wow.
There's an internal massage.
Thank you. You feel like when he hits the brakes, you feel like you're going through the windshield.
100%.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, thumbs up. I'm like, go, 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 go.
The G-force is going forward.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I don't know how fast, but I couldn't see. I don't think there's speed on there. I mean, it tells you like how fast you're going down the straight, but it was fast.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm Luke, and I stole Drag Time's camera, thank you. And I'm going to talk about my experience. I actually rode in this Huracan, and thank you. So, we are here with this Huracan race car next to this Huracan Evo. This is not going on the track just because it's brand new and they just got it today. So something cool about today is we got to go on a ride, and I got to go on a ride in it, and it was like very closed. I like was trapped in there, and we went like 160 on the back straight, and then he would slam on the brakes, and I felt like I was flying through the windshield, which is, you know, just a great feeling. So look at all this. I mean, this is crazy. And they also, shout out to Lamborghini Huracan for doing this day. They also have brought a Aventador S. They're giving rides in this. You got to do 2 laps in this. I think you do 5. So yeah, it's a pretty fun day today.
Oh, we got smoking brakes. Woo! Yeah. You killed the brakes, Steve. What? You killed the brakes, look.
Look at that thing. Now you know why you don't want to take your car on the track.
We both got rides in this Huracan race car. What did you think?
It was awesome.
Incredible, huh?
Yeah, it was like a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And when you got on the brakes down the back straight, what happened?
You felt like you were
Yeah,
like
basically it felt like you got an ejection seat were being thrown out of the car. Seat belts were pretty tight, but not tight enough, and basically you got thrown super far forward. You'll see it in the 360 video that I took with the GoPro, and we'll put that up as well. So we're out here with P1 Racing Team. They got 2 race cars out here. Lamborghini Huracan's out here. They got Aventador S's as well that we're getting rides in. As you saw in the previous little thing, one came in with smoking brakes. Forgot it's not a race car. You actually got to cool down those brakes when it comes in. So it's just an awesome time out here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the channel.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Awesome.